half closed, letting the dark do what it does. Every thought felt heavy and unfinished, every dream collecting dust. The city lights blurred into questions. Red and green didn't know where to lead. I was talking to ghosts on the dashboard, trying not to feel what I need. Then you stepped out of the shadows laughing, like the night had called your name. And something shifted without warning, like the stars were rearranged. It was the night you changed my sky, turned the black into something blue. All the weight I'd been carrying alone started lifting when I saw you. I'd been living under clouds that wouldn't move, just learning how to get by. Then you walked in without trying, on the night you changed my sky. We talked like time didn't matter, like morning was just a rumor away. You said love shouldn't feel like a question you're afraid to ask every day. Your hand brushed mine at the corner, electric, quiet and real. And I knew without saying a word, this was something I was meant to feel. I didn't need to know the ending, didn't need a reason why. All I knew was the air felt lighter standing there beneath that sky. It was the night you changed my sky, every doubt losing its shape. All the stars I'd stopped believing in started finding their place. I was used to surviving the dark, thinking hope was just a lie, till you showed me what was possible, the night you changed my sky. Now the years move softer and faster, and nothing stays the same. But I still look up when the evening falls and whisper your name. If the clouds ever come back around me, if the light feels far away, I'll remember how one moment rewrote every word I'd prayed. It was the night you changed my sky, left your colors in my view. Even now when I'm standing alone, I still see hints of you. Some nights don't fade, they stay alive, no matter how much time goes by. And mine will always be the night you changed my sky. spoke like the night would listen, like time was ours to bend. You traced tomorrow in the air and said, this isn't where it ends. The stars were leaning in to hear us. The road was wide and clear. I didn't see the doubt behind your smile, I only saw you here. You said love should feel like freedom, not a promise carved in stone. I didn't know those words were already pointing you toward gone. You were a dream you didn't keep, but you handed it to me. I held it like a living thing, believed in what we'd be. I built my heart around your maybe. You set yours quietly free. You were a dream you didn't keep, but you stayed with me. We planned our lives in simple moments, cheap wine, a borrowed song. You said forever didn't scare you, just the thought of being wrong. I watched you drift a little farther each time I said your name, like love was turning into something you couldn't quite explain. I searched for cracks inside myself, tried owning all the blame, but sometimes hearts don't break from failure, they break from change. You were a dream you didn't keep, but you made it feel so real. Every hope I ever learned to trust was something you taught me to feel. I was standing in the doorway, still believing you'd stay. You were a dream you didn't keep, and I lived it anyway. Now the years have softened the edges, time's taken most the sting. I don't curse the night you walked away, I thank you for everything, because I learned how deep love runs and how strong the heart can be, even when it's left holding on to what will never be. You were a dream you didn't keep, but you changed my way of seeing. You showed me love can be beautiful, even when it's fleeting. If I ever fall without a net, if I ever choose to believe, it'll be because I once survived a dream you didn't keep. I was standing still in a town going nowhere. Days lined up like worn without shoes. Every dream felt secondhand somehow, every sky a tight shade of blue. Then you laughed like it wasn't afraid, like the future didn't know you a thing. And the ground beneath my careful feet started quietly opening. You didn't promise me forever, didn't say you'd stay a while. You just looked at me like the world made sense, and that was enough to start. There was a road built from your smile, every mile pulling me ahead. All the places I never believed in felt closer than they ever did. I've been lost in circles of doubt, just learning how to survive. Then I found myself moving forward on a road built from your smile. We drove with the windows half open, let the night breathe into our bones. You talked about love like it was simple, like it didn't have to hurt to feel like home. Streetlights fell like quiet blessings, one by one along the way. I watched the past disappear behind us with every word you'd say. I didn't know how far we were going, or how long this feeling would last. I just knew for the first time in years I wasn't staring back. There was a road built from your smile, leading somewhere I could breathe. Every fear I'd been carrying finally loosened its grip on me. I was done just standing still, afraid of the long, hard miles, when my heart started moving again on a road built from your smile. Now the seasons change a little faster, and the mirror tells me I've grown, but I still feel that pull in my chest when the night feels heavy and cold. If I ever lose my sense of direction, if the world turns dark for a while, I'll remember how hope found me once, in the shape of your smile. There's still a road built from your smile, even now when you're not near. Every step I take toward the light feels like you're still here. I don't know where the end of it leads, or if love ever stays for life, but I'll keep walking the best part of me down a road built from your smile. I was living one day at a time, never looking too far ahead. Every plan I ever believed in fell apart inside my head. I learned how to keep my expectations low, how to smile and make it through. Then you said my name like it mattered, and the future shifted view. You didn't promise me perfection, didn't swear the road was clear. You just stood there without leaving, and suddenly tomorrow felt near. I see a tomorrow made of you in the quiet after midnight talks, in the way your hand fits into mine on these long uncertain walks. I don't need to know how the story ends or what the years will do. I just know I finally believe in a tomorrow made of you. We talked about scars like they were lessons, not mistakes we had to hide. You said love should feel like shelter, not a place you survive. The world didn't stop for a moment, the noise still carried on, but somehow everything felt steadier from the night you came along. I've been guarding every heartbeat, every truth I couldn't prove, till I felt my walls grow tired of standing between me and you. I see a tomorrow made of you in the way you say my name, in the calm that fills the silence when nothing else has changed. I don't need forever carved in stone or a picture perfect view. I just know my heart keeps choosing a tomorrow made of you. Now the years won't always be gentle, and the road may bend and sway, but I'm not afraid of the darkness if you're walking the same way. If the past ever tries to pull me back or doubt comes crashing through, I'll remember who I am becoming, standing next to you. I see a tomorrow made of you in the simplest things we do, in the way love finally feels like true, instead of something to lose. If this life gives me only one sure thing to hold on to and pursue, I'll spend it believing a tomorrow made of you. The house was still holding your footsteps like it didn't believe you were gone. Your jacket hung quiet by the doorway, every zipper humming your song. The clock kept its distance from morning, each second afraid to be loud. I stood in the middle of nothing, where your heartbeat used to be found. You didn't slam doors or say goodbye, didn't give the pain a name. You just looked at me one last time, like love was too tired to stay. In the quiet of your leaving, everything spoke at once. All the words we never finished hit me harder than months. There was no sound of a heartbreak, no tear I could lean on or keep, just the quiet of your leaving, settling deep in me. Traced all the lines on the table, where we planned who we'd become. Every dream folded neatly away, like letters we never sent out. Your coffee cup stayed by the window, half full like you might return, but the light on the edge of the curtain said some lessons don't unlearn. I tried filling the space with reason, with time, with learning to breathe, but silence has its own kind of weight when it's shaped like you leaving me. In the quiet of your leaving, I heard every doubt I'd outrun. All the love we left unfinished echoed louder than guns. There was no sound of forgiveness, no fight, no final plea, just the quiet of your leaving, taking pieces of me. Now the nights come easy but empty, the mornings know my name. I still reach for your side of the bed, like habit forgot you changed. If loving you was a lifetime, then losing you's learning to stand, with a heart full of what almost lasted, and no one to hold my hand. In the quiet of your leaving, I finally heard the truth. Love doesn't always end in anger, sometimes it just runs out of you. If I ever learn how to heal this, if I ever learn how to move, it'll start with forgiving the silence, in the quiet of losing you. Still knows the shape of you, like you just stepped out for air. Your shadow lingers on the walls, everywhere but nowhere there. I keep my voice low in the evening, afraid it won't last. You never said this would be easy, never promised me forever. You just loved me like you meant it, and that changed everything. You were the light you left behind, still glowing in the dark. Every broken part of me remembers where you made your mark. I've learned how love can disappear and still remain so kind. You were the light you left behind. I still hear you laugh in quiet moments, like the night learned how to sing. You taught my heart to open wide without asking for anything. We burn slow, we burn honest, never tried to outrun the truth. If loving you was the hardest thing, losing you was proof. I searched the silence for answers, tried to make sense of time, but some love doesn't end in shadows, it ends in light. You were the light you left behind in every road I take. Every time I almost give up, you remind me what love makes. I don't curse the way it ended, I don't ask the reasons why. You were the light you left behind. Now the years move softer than they used to, and the nights don't cut as deep. But sometimes grief is just love with nowhere left to sleep. If I ever close my heart again, if I ever lose my way, I'll follow what you gave me once to find another day. You were the light you left behind, still guiding me somehow. Even in the darkest hours, you're teaching me now. If this is all I get to keep, if this is where love ends, I walk the rest of my life by the light you left behind.
Killing time on a Sunday afternoon, feet on the dash, radio low. You traced your name in the fog on the window, like the future already knew where to go. The world outside was moving too fast, but inside that car it stayed. Like time leaned back and took a breath and decided to wait. You said nothing ever lasts forever, then smiled like you didn't believe it was true. I didn't argue, I just held your hand like forever was something we do. When forever sat beside us in that worn-out passenger seat, every mile felt unbreakable, every silence felt complete. We didn't need promises spoken out loud, didn't need to know how or when. When forever sat beside us, we were already there in the end. We talked about nothing and everything, about leaving and staying the same. You said love should feel like coming home, not like running from pain. The sun fell low on the windshield glass, turning dust into gold. I memorized the way you laughed, like I needed when I got old. If I'd known how fragile that moment was, how softly it slipped away, I would have told you I saw my life in the words you didn't say. When forever sat beside us, with your head against my shoulder, every dream felt close enough, every fear felt smaller. We were young in the middle of nowhere, with nothing but time in our hands. When forever sat beside us, we didn't need a better plan. Now the road feels longer without you, the songs don't land the same. I still slow down at that old red light, like it remembers our names. Maybe forever was never a lifetime, maybe it was just that day, a perfect moment the heart keeps safe, even after it fades. When forever sat beside us, it didn't ask to be believed, it just lived in the space between us and everything we couldn't see. And though the years have taken their toll, and we're different now, you and me, I'm still grateful for that moment in time when forever sat beside us. Was just a word people used when they were afraid to be alone. I'd seen it break like a fragile thing everywhere I'd ever known. I built my days out of careful distance, kept my heart out of sight. I believed in surviving somehow, not in getting it right. You walked in without a reason, no grand entrance, no demand, just a quiet kind of certainty
in the way you took my hand. That's when I learned what love meant, not in fireworks or flame, but in the calm of your breathing. When you whispered my name, it wasn't loud, it wasn't perfect, it didn't need to be seen. That's when I learned what love meant. Standing right next to me, you saw the parts I tried to hide, the doubts I never outgrew. You didn't try to fix my past, you just stayed while I told it to you. We spent our nights talking softly, letting the silence feel safe. You taught my heart how to rest again, instead of always escaping. I used to think love was something you earned, or something you begged to keep. You showed me it could be patient and kind, and still cut deep. That's when I learned what love meant, in the middle of ordinary days, in the way you'd say I'm right here, without finding the words to say. It wasn't saving, it wasn't needing, wasn't losing myself in you. That's when I learned what love meant, when I finally felt true. Now the years leave lines on my reflection, and time doesn't ask our permission, but I carry your lessons inside my chest, like a quiet, steady religion. If I ever forget who I am, or start believing the old lies again, I remember who I was becoming, when I learned what love meant. That's when I learned what love meant, not in how long it might last, but in choosing each other gently, without living in the past. If this world takes everything else from me, and I'm standing alone at the end, I'll be grateful I once understood what it meant to love and be loved. The city finally learned how to whisper. Even the traffic gave us some room. We stood on the edge of the evening, just me, you, and the moon. Your breath fogged up the quiet between us. Every word too honest to hide. We didn't need daylight for courage. The truth came alive in your eyes. You said some things are easier spoken when the world's asleep. I nodded like I already knew what my heart was about to keep.
Every secret found its way. All the fears I carried in silence lost their power to stay. There was no need for promises, no need to pretend we were strong. When we spoke in moonlight, we finally belonged. Your hand rested light on my shoulder, like it was afraid to ask for more. We laughed about nothing important, then said everything we'd ignored. The stars leaned closer to listen. Its breath in time. I realize love doesn't shout to be real. Sometimes it just aligns. I'd spend my life speaking carefully, measuring every line, but you heard me without interruption when we spoke in moonlight. When we spoke in moonlight, I stopped running from who I was. Every doubt that lived in my shadow finally gave up, because you saw me without the armor, without the need to be right. When we spoke in moonlight, I learned how to stay in the light. Now the nights feel longer without you, and the sky doesn't feel as close, but I still hear your voice in the quiet when the world slows down the most. If I ever forget how love feels, if my heart ever shuts that door, I'll remember the truth we shared once under that silver glow. When we spoke in moonlight, we didn't need a reason or sign. For a moment, the past and the future both fell out of time. And even if that night was all we were given, I'll carry it right, forever remembering who I was. When we spoke in moonlight. I was waking to a room without color, another gray morning learning my name. Coffee gone cold on the edge of the counter, every thought just a shadow of pain. Then your laughter slipped under the doorway, like a promise the night couldn't keep. You stood there with light in your eyes, and the dark finally loosened its grip. You didn't ask what I was running from, you just took my hand and stayed. In a world that had taught me to close my heart, you showed me another way. When you painted my dawn with your love, turned the quiet back into song,
Then you painted my dawn with your love, and I remembered how to go on. We drove past the places that knew me, old streets where my ghost used to roam. You said time doesn't take everything, as your hand found mine like a home. In the glow of a cheap neon diner, you traced little circles and steam, said we're more than the hurt we survived. And I started believing that dream. Every scar had a softer edge, every doubt learned how to breathe. I didn't know hope could feel this gentle or stay when I asked it to leave. When you painted my dawn with your love, turned the silence into a sign. All the nights I was certain were over felt like they were just buying time. I was fading in yesterday's light, thinking all the best was gone. Then you painted my dawn with your love, and the morning came on strong. Now the years move a little faster, and the mirror tells the truth out loud. But I still see your colors around me, even when the sky breaks down. If the world ever steals you from my arms and I'm standing alone again, I'll remember the way you saved me once, and let that be enough till the end. You painted my dawn with your love, left your mark on my heart and my days. Every sunrise still carries your signature in the soft, unexplainable ways. If I only get this to hold on to when the night feels long and drawn, I'll be grateful forever you found me and painted my dawn. Painted my
I've been living in the shallow end of feeling, keeping everything just out of reach. Smiles learned by repetition, hearts guarded by what they've seen. I knew how to hold a conversation, knew how to play my part. Then you looked at me like you were listening, not just waiting your turn to speak. And something deep inside me shifted, somewhere I didn't know was weak. When you touched my soul first, before you ever touched my hand, every wall I built for safety started falling where I stand. You didn't rush, you didn't force it, you just let the moment roll. That's how I knew it was real, when you touched my soul. We talked until the night grew honest, let the quiet say its part. You saw the fear behind my laughter, the careful distance in my heart. You didn't try to save or fix me, didn't promise me the sky. You just stayed right there beside me and let me be myself. I'd mistaken love for noise and fire, for something loud and fast, but you showed me it could be gentle and still meant to last. When you touched my soul first, I forgot how to pretend. All the broken parts I carried finally learned how to bend. You reached places words couldn't find, places I'd locked and lost control. I fell in love without a sound, when you touched my soul. Now the years move quietly forward and nothing stays the same, but I still feel your presence in me every time I hear my name. If the world ever pulls us apart, if this love outlives its time, I'll remember who I became, standing in your light. When you touched my soul first, you changed the way I see. Love became a place of truth instead of something I'd flee. If I only get this moment, if that's all my heart is owed, it was more than I ever dreamed of. When you touch my soul. I was getting used to empty evenings, talking to the glow of the TV light. Every dream I owned felt secondhand, every hope learned how to stay polite. Then you walked in with that quiet courage, like you weren't afraid of what you'd find. And the room leaned to the moment when your heart called mine. You didn't rush the silence between us, didn't ask me who I used to be. You just looked at me like you already knew there was more in me. When your heart called mine, I answered without knowing what I'd say. All the walls I'd built for protection started falling anyway. I've been living in the echo of goodbye, just learning how to get by, till I heard my name and you're breathing. When your heart called mine. We spent the night talking in half phrases, letting the truth come out slow. You said love shouldn't feel like begging, it should feel like coming home. Your hand found mine like it belonged there. I didn't need to see the future, didn't need a sign to believe. All I knew was the air felt different every time you stood close to me. When your heart called mine, I heard it through the noise I learned to hide behind. All the fears that kept me up at night lost their power in your eyes. I was done pretending I was fine, done running from the signs. The night I stopped resisting, when your heart called mine. Now the years don't move as slowly, and time leaves marks I can't deny. But I still feel that quiet pull inside me every time our worlds align. If the road ever bends away from us, if the distance takes